Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about The Commitments, a movie released in 1991, starring a bunch of people and directed by Alan Parker. And in The Commitments, it deals with this group of musicians who decide to form a soul band and try to revive soul in Dublin, Ireland. Now, the first thing I'd like to talk about is the cast is just brilliant. I like every actor in the movie, and there's literally not a single weak cast member. Everyone does a terrific job here, and everyone's basically a newcomer. Pretty much the only actor I can think of that was already in stuff at the time was Colm Meaney. And yes, that's literally his name. And unfortunately, most of, or at least a good chunk of these actors, from what I understand, have not been able to work in anything else. This is their only film. And that's kind of sad, because all of these actors are really good. Now, some have gone on to do other things. I recognize one of them from The Tudors, which, ironically, I watched this before I ever got to see The Tudors. But director Alan Parker, he got a whole cast of musicians and had them act instead of hiring actors who cannot sing or anything like that. And that can be a problem sometimes, but in this case it did work out, because musicians he got were also really good actors. Speaking of Alan Parker, he unfortunately passed away last year, which really sucks. This is the only movie he's made that I've seen, and I kind of wish I had seen more of his stuff, because he really knows what to do. I really like his whole approach to this movie, and I think he did a wonderful job as director, and unfortunately got snubbed at the Oscars, which I can think of a few people who did a wonderful job that just got snubbed. The actual narrative of this movie is also really well done. This is one of those movies that the story is just simply a bunch of stuff happening, and the way in which it is done, it is still highly entertaining. It's not done in a boring fashion or anything like that. It's done in a fashion which keeps you in attention. And because of that, you're never bored, and you're always entertained. The only problem I have with this movie is, yes, the music's good and stuff, but when I think of a musical, I think of new songs. I think of new songs, original songs that were created specifically for this film. And this movie doesn't have any of that. All of the music for this movie had been made decades prior, in like the 50s and 60s. Mustang Sally, that had been around for a while. It's a good song, and I like the fact that they used it. It's just, it had been around for a while, as have everything else. Now, the Wilson Pickett song, yeah, that was there. They put that there for a reason. That makes sense. But everything else, they could have just simply written new songs for the movie and just simply had one of the actors like pretend to write in the scene. All in all, I love The Commitments since it's St. Patrick's Day, and I always review an Irish film on St. Patrick's Day. If you guys want to watch an Irish film or something like that for St. Patrick's Day as a way of celebrating today, I highly recommend The Commitments. It's worth your time. I'm gonna give The Commitments a 9. By the way, it's St. Paddy's Day. P-A-D-D-Y. Paddy. Not P-A-T-T-Y. There's no T's in Paddy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. Please also subscribe if you're new. And as always, please remember to put that ski